10-all. Good attacking play. Really is a question of which pair can get on the attack first, because really this is dynamic, exciting badminton. JhangN, twice Olympic mixed doubles champion, now coaching the men's doubles players. Won his Olympic titles in Sydney in 2000, retained it with Gao Ling in 2004 in Athens. There you can see confirmation. It could not be closer at the mid-game interval. There's got to be at least 1 point in it, and that's all there is.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Bao Chunlai, who withdrew from the men's singles quarter-final match against his teammate Chen Long.
11-10.
Struggling with injury.
12-10.
Oh, this is brilliant. Excellent rally.
11-12.
Yeah, he knows. Getting caught with that inside out backhand. Really should have been defending forehands action there. Excellent. This is what was lacking from the Korean pair in the opening match we saw on semi-finals day here. The previous match in the women's doubles, they weren't involving the net player enough. Now if you watch this men's doubles, it's all about involving the net player and those intersections from the front of the court.
11.
Just wide.
Service over. 12-14.
They've been playing catch up all the way. Right from the onset of this semi-final, the Koreans have been behind the Chinese pair. Final smash from Lee Yong-dae, aimed towards the right shoulder, and that's perfect placement. ZhangN, I think he actually just mistimed it, but it was good placement of the smash nonetheless. And the Koreans have closed the gap to just one solitary point. Well, as I was just mentioning, they've never been in the lead. A couple of times they've drawn level. And this is their opportunity, the number 1 seeds, to finally get in the lead against their unseeded opponents. Just wide, and indeed they do creep into the lead. The former champions, JungJS LeeYD and LeeYD. Chinese want the shuttle changed. Yeah, there's the signal that says change the shuttle, please. Umpire telling JungJS to change it. So 4 straight points from 11-14 down to 15-14 up. The Koreans. Both the Chinese players leaving it for the other. Total misunderstanding between ChaiB and ZhangN. Hold and a little flick. Look, they're both leaving it for the other. It was all very fast and furious. But the Koreans have settled into the pace now of this match. 6 straight points. And what a different complexion that has put on this opening game. In one moment, 11-14 behind, now 17-14 up. Sign of class players, great sportsmen when they just pile on the pressure at exactly the right moment. No wonder they're delighted with that. Well, the run of 7 points comes to an end.
18.
Chinese pair slightly lucky with that net cord. At least LeeYD is able to smile about it, because they still have the advantage. Pushed it wide.
19-15.
And now just 2 points from this opening game for the number 1 seeds. Trying to make it through to their 3rd final here at the Korean Open, having won in 2007, beaten finalists last year. This is a great rally. And great judgment in the end. Shuttle falls long of that back line.
15.
Well, goodness me. Suddenly, the Koreans from 11-14 down. Well, they've won 9 of the last 10 points. The serve is short of the mark.
16-20.
Deflected by the net cord. But still another 4 game points. Oh, tried the flick serve. LeeYD was alert to it and dealt with it quite brilliantly.
21-16.
21-16 confirms the umpire. 20 minutes of play, and the number 1 seeds duly take the opening game against the Chinese pair. 21-16. So the players return to court. Really struggled in the opening stages, did the Koreans, to live with the speed of the Chinese pair, ChaiB and ZhangN. Unseeded, of course, at the Korean Open against the number 1 seeds, JungJS and LeeYD. But once the Koreans got into their stride from 11-14 down, they really were dominant from that moment onwards. This will test the character of the youngsters from China. Both of them just 19 years old. When you've been leading in a game, in a lead that they had, and to lose out, it takes great character to then do well in the second game, because they're not the most experienced of pairs internationally. This sort of level, a pair with great future. It looks to me, I know this is desperately early stages in the second game, but the Chinese pair just seem to have lost a little bit of that belief. Also perhaps now trying to make shots a little too tight. But that will restore a bit of confidence. Problem is, when you're playing against number 1 seeds, you feel you have to do something extra special the whole time, and actually you don't. You just have to work the rally, think about where you're placing the shuttle. Well, it's a very clever shot from LeeYD. He just pushes this net shot just back from the net area, which means that it makes it very difficult for his opponent then to play a tight spinning net shot. Obviously, the closer you are to the target, the more easy it is to be accurate. And when you push slightly back, it's more difficult for you. Well, I suspected this might happen. They feel they've got to make winners the whole time. They feel they've got to hit the net cord. And they're forcing themselves into error.